Hi, this is Katie Van Lake, and I have finished my final mini project. For this mini project, I decided to use Tableau for my first time, learn it a little bit, and use it to show a data visualization based on the properties which are in our oceans today. Ocean and climate is something that's really important to me, so I decided to find data on that. For my data, I went to Partnerships for Observation of Global Oceans and pulled some data that's based out of Hawaii. This data was pulled by Johnny Dior. This is the data that I received. I got it in a text file, so I decided to take this, clean it up, and I exported it into Excel using spacing as a delimiter. And then I put it into Tableau to create some graphs that I thought were really interesting. So my first graph here that I created includes phosphate, salinity, silicate, and temperature over the years. So here you can see all of our elements, and then that's within this year here. For my second graph, I decided to graph average CO2 pressure at 20 degrees Celsius versus the year. So I have the year on my bottom axis and our CO2 pressure on my y-axis. I also chose to include our minimum here, 519 at the year of 1988, but then also our maximum here of 3,509 at the year of 1998. So over the course of this data set, you can see that the average CO2 pressure is rising overall. My third graph, I decided to show our data record to give a little validation of how many times we're collecting data within the year. So here in 1998, we collected 2 records, but then here in 1998, we collected 12 records. 12 records was our max in this data set. My last graph, probably my most interesting one, I decided to compare and contrast alkalinity versus temperature. And here we have total alkalinity in our dark green line and our temperature in our light blue. And then I compared and contrast over years with our alkalinity on our left-hand axis and our temperature on our right-hand axis. Based on this data, we can see that it looks to be very, very similar. So at our peaks, we have both of them peaking, and in our dips, we have both of them dipping. So clearly, we're seeing a relationship between temperature and total alkalinity, which makes sense because when your temperature rises, you're leading to more evaporation, and you're going to leave more salt in the oceans, leading to a higher alkalinity. So overall, I've had a really fun time learning how to use Tableau. I know this will probably be very useful to me as a consultant when I'm trying to prepare presentations and visualize data and graphs. So this is it. Thank you so much.